All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Beautiful Divine Feminines. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful, beautiful Divine Feminine holistic health and healing energy. Yes? All right. Before we do though, it should go without saying, please check the description box for any information that you may want to need to know. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through it, currently going through it, and or this may be a prophetic message to come. If you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings, keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Take what does, let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. Although we are heavily focused on the Divine Feminine aspect, keep in mind Divine Masculine is still within us, all right? So I do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, but I will say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energy. Flip-flop yourself as you need to. If the shoe don't fit, please don't force it. Don't come to me talking about your feet, your toes, them curves hurt, because remember, I didn't do it, you did. All right, be self-aware, self-accountable, and you will never be led astray as long as you use your free will and discernment. All righty. I'm also big on numerology, so whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to possibly resonate with your life path number, the day or month you're born, maybe even the house in your natal chart that you want to pay particular attention to. It could just be confirmation, especially if you're drawn to it. Again, whether or not I call it out, it may be a confirmation for you to pay particular attention, or that this has already happened in your life. Okay? All right. I think that's it. With all that being said too, we are utilizing, and I kind of switched it up a little bit. We're going to do it a little bit different this week. But anyway, we're utilizing the Herbcrafer's Tarot as well as the Moonology Oracle, okay? And I'm just going to use this to see how, what messages of guidance Spirit has for you going forward, okay? Yeah. And let's see, I think that's it though. Let's get a quick word of prayer so we can get into this. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you first and foremost saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for waking me up this morning and moving me in my purpose. Thank you for leading and guiding me. Thank you for being the voice of reason. Thank you for the insight, the clarity, the awareness. Thank you for the voice and the tongue, the power of the mighty tongue. Thank you for removing me and ego and allowing any and everything that you intend for the viewer to hear to uplift, enlighten, strengthen, protect, nourish, nurture. Even if it hurts, we know that it's all for our soul's growth, and that is why we thank you. We cannot thank you enough. I pray that whatever the viewer needs, that it is gained and then some. Open them up to receive. Help us to clear out any blockages that are keeping us from that receptivity. Again, all these blessings I come and ask and give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe all. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us today. Let's see what we get. Oh my goodness. Look, these ain't even trying to go in. What y'all coming up against, honey? Because there's quite a bit that flew out of here. Ooh. I don't know about this. So we got the Devil, Blackberry. It's the number 15. We got Madre of Earth, Creosote Bush. And then we got the 7 of Water, Birch. I already felt this energy of stuckness, like resistance, if you will. And I feel like that's what's coming out of that devil card, Caprionic energy here. Somebody like, I just heard control freak, and somebody is like systematic about something, maybe impractical. You know, I mean, typically the Caprionic energy is very practical, very, you know, like, because I just heard by any means necessary, get shit done, you know. But that can bring about some resistance though. That's why I couldn't even put them cards in the deck. You know what I mean? Like, finish the shuffle off. And I don't know, maybe there's a resistance between, because this Madre of Earth is definitely my Virgo energy. And it could be any other earth sign for that matter, but I get strong Virgo. It's the nurturing, healing, like giving, loving, you know, which is what she's doing here. She's trying to give back and pay homage and respect and really put in work, you know what I'm saying, to honor her spirit guides and squad and all of that. And but I feel like these two individuals, whoever they are, have their back turned to one another. And it honestly could just be talking about the masculine and the feminine, whatever. I don't know. There definitely is a connection or a relationship here, because even with this pie, it's intertwined. Something is intertwined. That's all I keep hearing. Intertwine. And even with the vines, or you know, it's like, I don't know, weaving their web. I feel like something may need to be banished, because I do believe this is cinnamon here, and that is powerful for any kind of banishment, right? Protection, something about that. Maybe somebody is impractical, and two, because they got all these options, opportunities, and I don't know, because I even get the illusion here, like, don't be in that. Something is mixed up, stacked up. What does this book say? What does it say? Folklore of trees. Okay. Learning. I don't know. Seeing. I don't know. Somebody been checking something off, lining something up. Maybe want to, you know, desires to do so. I don't know. This is kind of this is a different vibe for me. Child, what is this? I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, see, this is because I just get, even with this, it's like a blur, a bob of confusion. And it's interesting how, you know, it's like, this is a cloud, you know what I mean? Whatever, you can't see, you can't tell what it is behind it, but it's interesting when I say it's interesting that the Seven of Water is right here, which is all about, it can be like that cloud of illusion or confusion too. And that's what this is facing. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like maybe somebody has been confused, you know, like don't really know maybe where to give their energy, who to give their cup to, what to do with the situation. And then here we go, and it's like, and it's time to get out of that confusion, that illusion, that devilish energy right here. Maybe that's all this Virgo energy wants to do, you know. And it's done, like, and basically they're providing you the scythe to cut through all the bullshit. And I see that it's changed. I don't even know. At first I got, that's a little beetle right there, and at first I got a ladybug, but I don't know what kind of beetle that is, which is about that fortune. And to me, anyways, it's about the fortune, even maybe the prosperity, the luck. I don't believe in luck. I feel like it's blessings, but whatever. But some people do. So, you know, but it's coming in. It's coming through, potentially, right? Especially with the 10 potentially being a 1, which is about the new. But yeah, somebody being like, because especially with this devil, I do not feel like it's in the most positive vibes here in this reading. And I do feel like somebody may have been manipulative, you know, because I heard saying sweet nothings. They just telling you what you want to hear just to get their way. You know what I mean? Because I told y'all, somebody said by any means necessary, they're going to get the job done. So they've been doing and saying anything, like I said, trying to manipulate whoever to give them what they want. But it may be to the detriment of whoever this is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It could be something to do with an air sign here. Gemini is coming through strong. Could be anybody, Libra or Aquarius included. Could be any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio stronger in that 7 of water. Yeah, anybody really. But let's see. What is the advice? See, look, they really see. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. I feel like they have another one for you. Let's see. What else? What is the advice for you? Forget another one, honey. That's way too many, y'all. they like, no, honey, let this go. I didn't want all these. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. I feel like I want to show you and just try to get one more, because these can be rather long. But they came out for the look. This came out yesterday. Take heed. This may have something really to do with the sage. I don't know. Okay. Ooh. Have faith in your dreams. Okay. Look, this came out at the bottom of the deck yesterday too. That's the strong energy, because I told them yesterday, or you know, if you haven't checked it out, I told y'all it may have something to do with the relationship here, and y'all, whoever, is definitely intertwined. And then this came out, the day before yesterday, a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. I just want to get one though. Let me see what's currently at the bottom of the deck. Oh. I'm telling y'all, somebody might not be happy, because I feel a shift. I feel this an ending in whoever is doing this, whoever's cutting it off, which I feel like it's this Virgo who's cutting it off. Even if it's not a Virgo, whoever's in this energy, right? This self-love, awareness, healing, mothering themselves, nurturing themselves, taking care of themselves, focusing on themselves. You understand? Whoever this is in this energy, they cutting off this bullshit, this here, you know? And it's like, it's interesting how the cards even lay, because it's like this Virgo, they don't give a damn. They not, it's just them, right? And they're surrounded by bullshit. And they know that nothing's going to come about with this. Ooh, what they trying to show me? See what I say? Madre of water. Could even have something to do with the Cancerian here, or even a Pisces. But this is my Cancer energy though. And the herb is oats, in case y'all can't see that. But yeah, it may have to do with a mother, especially with this Virgo and this Madre, both these mothering energies here. Because Madre does mean mother, you know. But anyway, I just feel like this individual is really focusing on mothering and nurturing themselves, and like I said, cutting out all the bullshit, because I feel like it's been a lot, and that's all that's been around them. And maybe these people, or this person, if it's just one person, really is look, I think they gave me the same amount, really is trying to keep this person in this illusion, because they want to keep them feeling stuck or trapped, or I even heard isolated. I don't know. Look, that's what you need to release. And yeah, and then it says don't let your past hold you back. So this obviously has something to do with somebody or somebody's in your past. And this is interesting, because the South Node can be about that karma that you have already, you know, that you learned and even perfected. But it's like, will it show? You know, will it show that you have learned the lesson? Something about that, I don't even know. Not that you got to prove anything, but I feel like whoever this is really like I said, paying homage to the divine. They really in they shit. Like this is a powerful, like I feel that. It's like this person knows they are protected. They are, and it's like the energy exudes from them, from what's in the power that's in their hands, from this plant to the divine and back again. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to really mess with the card, but That's what I'm getting. And it's like, they have been putting in the work, man, and they just know that they know without a shadow of a doubt. Because I mean, honey, we know, Virgos know, you know what I mean? They can sense it. We might try to hold on and like give you look, and it came back. I'm gonna get to this in just a second, but to finish my thought, Virgos know, like we know and we will go against what we know is best. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to hold on to this mess. You understand what I'm saying? Especially because I got strong family vibes, especially talking about mother. You know, but it could be anybody. It could be a love and like, you know, other love interest, and it doesn't just have to be romantic, because you can love your friend. You know what I'm saying? Your co-workers, you know, it could be anybody. But I'm saying it's somebody who you love and definitely have been intertwined with. I'm feeling more so family here, whoever I'm really in the energy of. And getting to this, where it says the emotions are running high in the supermoon, I feel like I said, these people are they a trip. They don't, I feel like they the ones, because this person, this Madre of Earth, the Virgo, is very balanced and stable. Like I said, not even really, I mean, they know it's going on, they can sense it's going on, because like I said, we're very intuitive, we're very connected, we tapped in, we know what's going on, and probably hearing all the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was going to say telepathically, but clairaudiently hearing, you know what I'm saying, a lot of what the hell these people are saying, even behind her back. Because didn't I say something about, I do feel like these two people have their backs to one another, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, they gonna be, they hot. Whoever they is, right? Or them, could be just one person, whoever, I mean, he or she, but whatever. I feel like it's a group of people, and they the ones that's gonna be like, that's what they said, fiery hot. It may have to do something with a fire sign. I don't know. Especially when this Virgo cut the shit. I feel like it's already done though. Especially with this T in here. I feel like they done already, whoever this is, excuse me, done already like I said, cut the shit. You know? But they see that they have to let it go, you know, because that's what been holding y'all back. Alright, let's go on and get into this. I guess we'll try to go in the order they came out. I don't know. So starting with the devil energy. So with the major arcana, she says it represents the soul's journey, and it's a woman on a journey toward a deeper understanding of her gift with plants and her place in the world. Okay, and she also mentions that, you know, just because the card has, it doesn't mean that the energy, let's say, of the blackberry is always attuned or, you know, connected with the devil. It can be anybody, you know, any archetype is what she says. And it says, by assigning the plants to particular cards, we do not mean to bind a plant to one archetype. It is not that Mugwort always is the high priestess. Rather, a plant plays a particular role at the particular time of the Herbcrafters encounter. And so, it's long history of magical and ritual use, okay? And each major arcana shows an altar that boosts well, that's what I said, but that honors both the plant and the traditional tarot archetype. The Herbcrafter makes offerings for gratitude for the gifts and insights the plants give her. Sometimes the altar or mandalas of devotion or carefully created earth art. Other times the cards depict altars rising in the midst of earth crafting, okay? So let's get on to a turn to the wheel, which is also is a 10. And look, and into the world. Something is definitely done, baby. And look, the wheel, the Virgo, shit, I can't even talk. Look, this is what I turned to first. Okay, let me try to get it out. What did I say? The Virgo is done. The Wheel of Fortune, that moving on. You know what I'm saying? They done already moved, I feel like, especially with this 10. They done moved away from this bullshit, whoever. Okay. And then I had turned here to the world. And again, talking about endings to begin anew with this one potential energy out of the 10 of air. That's all about the new walk, new talk. And they moving on. All right. To the devil. Page 28. Again, another 10. Oh my God. Okay. It says, sweet berries, sharp brambles, beware. Let awareness awaken the power of choice. I told y'all that Virgo is definitely self-aware, okay? And is choosing to move the fuck on. It says, break free of the desires that keep you trapped. That toxic, low vibe, manipulative. And it could be just self-talk, doubtful thinking, whatever. It ain't got to be dealing with nobody else necessarily, but, because so within, so without. So deal with it within yourself first, and you will free yourself for real. So it says, it has cinnamon. Okay. It says, knowing what keeps you bound can set you free. What I say? You may be feeling trapped by something you love. It feels good, yet you are depleted. Blackberries are delicious, but the vines strangle everything in their path. I told you something about them doggone vines. It's like entanglement, right? It says, do not become ensnared by the sweet fruit of pleasure while ignoring your true needs. In Sleeping Beauty, bramble creeps over the land, protecting the people while they slumber. Blackberry can be a safe but destructive hedge. Consider what desires you were indulging. Are they keeping you from seeing the light? Be your own prince. And I feel like they are, because like I said, some of y'all with that devil and that seven of water is stuck in an illusion, And that may be clouding your vision, from you being able to see clearly. Anyway, be your own prince and cut them away, which is why I told you they're giving you the sight to cut it all out. That's beautiful. Wake up and choose transformation, okay? If you're crafting with the devil, it says, go foraging for wild blackberries, delight in their sweet, delicious taste, mind the thorns. And then place a crown of blackberry vines on your altar to loosen yourself from the pursuit of adoration, okay? Make a blackberry sugar scrub. Invite release as you cleanse your body. I like that. And especially it's going back here, right? What do you need to release? Because them negative thoughts, that illusion, that whatever else they just said, it's telling you plain as day. Nothing's going to come out of it. So move on. Let it go and move on, okay? All right. So let's see. I guess we'll go to who? Madre? No, actually, seven of water comes first. And then we'll do the 10 of air. So the sevens are ancient trees, initiation, deeper journey. The sevens feature visionary trees. They contribute to the ecosystem, acting as grandmothers and nurse plants for other organisms. They require great care and attention to be sustainably grown and harvested. As story tree medicines used by humans since antiquity, they are getaways to mastery. They are planted in the garden to live far beyond our lifetimes. We grow them for our descendants. In the final mini-drama, 7, 8, 9, the Herbcrafter begins a deeper study and looks toward the future. The sevens initiate her into specific fields of herbcraft. With the introduction of these plants, she becomes curious about the ancient mysteries of the botanical world. She looks toward the ancestors as she seeks a visionary experience. They point her toward a journey of introspection that leads to a higher calling. I laugh because, let me read this last sentence and I'll tell you. She is rooted in the soul, reaching for the stars. See, that's perfect. And look, that's why I laugh, because that's exactly what's going on. I told y'all this Virgo, this energy, whoever is in this, is self-aware. And look at her. She's reaching, literally, giving her cup of beautiful creosote bush to the divine, like reaching for the stars. That's powerful. Anyway, let's get on. 7 of water. Page 73 again. Another 10, y'all. Oh my God. Imagine the possibilities. Choose one option out of many. Open your heart to wisdom from soul. Toast to a fresh start. Let's see. It says folklore, because that's what I read off the book too. Folklore, symbolism, and myth nourish intuition. There are countless forms of divination tools. Birch ogham staves are just one. Birch grows multiple stems from one trunk, and water extracted from the tree rids the body of toxins. Yeah, it is a powerful detoxer. When you hear a call to explore the depths, you may have several paths to pursue. Look for the common root in your many desires and clear out unhealthy illusions. Use divination to consider the path you will take next. Tap into the wisdom deep within your heart to divine the message. Your soul will give you direction. Make a clean choice and toast your decision. Okay? If you're crafting with the 7 of water, it says, write your heart's desire on fallen bark and set it down a river. Okay? Use birch water to detoxify and cleanse, both for your health and in your magical practice. Invite new forms of divination into your practice. Okay? I like that, birch. I have a newfound respect for this, and the 7 of water overall, right? Detox. I love that. Okay. Now, let's definitely detox this, the 10 of air. It says 10s compost, replenish, rebirth. I'm telling you, endings to begin anew. That's exactly what that is. It says the 10 features herbs that are used as composting plants and cover crops. Grown for their ability to nourish and restore soil, they are the healers of the earth. These plants are deeply rooted, accumulating nutrients in the dirt as they grow. The parts above ground are cut and strewn over garden beds or made into compost teas. As the stem and leaves break down, the vitamins and minerals they contain are absorbed again into the earth, creating a rich environment where other plants can thrive. Giving back, okay? Coming after the 3 mini dramas, the 10s are cards of transition. The herbs of the 10s offer the herb crafter a chance to stop and refill her emotional and spiritual basket before she begins another turn on the wheel. That is no coincidence. I stopped, and I was gonna say accidentally. It's not no accident. That was divine. That I stopped at the hermit and the wheel, the 10, right? All right, because that wheel is turning. I'm telling you. The earth and her spirit have given what they can. It is time to allow the soil to restore itself and for the herb crafter to replenish herself. After letting the earth rest, we circle back to the aces, the weeds that are usually the first to grow. The 10s reflect on past accomplishments while anticipating future growth. Okay? And let's get on to the 10 of air, alfalfa, page 86. It says, compost your plans. That's funny. That is so funny. Because I was about to skip over river. What is that? No, excuse me. But still, I don't know why the 86 is 14, right? Which is a 5. But that's still about change, transformation, growth even. But what I was getting to, I thought at first, when I had did the math, that it was 15. But I was still going to say, I get that vibe of it circling back. You know what I mean? Like, didn't it say compost, rebirth, replenish, something like that? Whatever it said about the 10s, right? And I told y'all, even when you cut this out, like, you essentially with that 10 energy, you end that, cut it away, and go to the 1, which may be circling back to the beginning. And the beginning of this particular reading is this. You know what I mean? So you may find that you may need to do it a time or two. I don't know, it's something about that. Okay, just to replenish yourself, to get into that Virgo energy, which we will get to in a few. All right. So it says, renewal follows release. Oh no, wait a minute, did I read that to you? No, it says, compost your plans and allow new ideas to sprout. Breaking down leads to renewed fertility. Let your studies lie fallow. Replenish and begin again. Okay? I don't know if I read that already, sorry. That is a ladybug. Okay, thought that was a ladybug. It says, a large field of alfalfa thrives in an abandoned lot. A small ladybug munches on aphids. Tall walnut trees stand guard over the lawn. A scythe dangerously sticks up in the air over the field of alfalfa. Renewal follows release. You may have reached your limit. Alfalfa is planted to restore worn out, degraded, and fallow land. Rest and replenish so your experience can take flight. Take a break and spread some time in reflection. I don't know what I'm reading. Take a break and spend some time in reflection to refresh your love of learning. Alfalfa is among the oldest of healing foods. You have the wisdom of the ancients within you. Sift through your knowledge and let go of the pieces that do not resonate. Do not be afraid. That's what you need to release, by the way. Anything that doesn't resonate any longer. Do not be afraid to use the scythe on what you have grown. Alfalfa adds nutrients into the soil as it breaks down. What you leave behind enriches new growth, okay? If you're crafting with the 10 of air, it says, grow alfalfa sprouts in a countertop jar. Eat them and wait for new ideas to sprout within. I love that. I need to give me some. Plant a garden of renewal. Journal about what is broken down in your life. Plant your pages in a small pot beneath the seeds of the nourishing herb. Enjoy tea from this plant as it grows. Okay. Use alfalfa in magical practice for good fortune and prosperity, or to encourage recuperation. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, she really makes you have a newfound respect. I ain't gonna say she makes you, but she provides the opportunity to have a newfound respect for these energies in the card. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the herbs. So, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. So, madres, their mothers, love, nourishment, guidance. It says the madre cards feature herbs that have long had use as nourishing medicine. They are generally gentle, approachable, and safe plants. These remedies go to the heart of the healing. Easy to grow and abundant, they are readily accessible in most climates. These herbs firmly establish the herb crafter's role as a community healer. With properties that act deep within the body, they reflect her ability to care for others. They invite her to actively share with others and guide them on their own path. And I gather that because I mean she's obviously giving of herself, of the energy of the earth, and like I said, I felt more so to the divine, but it still can be anybody who in need, right? Because that's what we Virgos do. We're healers, we're nurturers, we're mothers, right? We tend to take care of other people and put other people even before ourselves, but I think that's really been at the detriment of whoever this is, and now they're like, yeah, no, because I do feel like some people were taking advantage. That's just what I feel. The madres correspond to queens in traditional tarot. They represent the calm, reliable nature we have when we are confident in our craft. They approach adventures with love and patience. The madres call us to a time of peace and a slow pace. As healers, they reflect the elements in their most nurturing expression. As guides, they offer the gift of love. All right, so let's see here. Madre of Earth. Ooh, about to read you of oats, y'all. But I do, because that's what I turned to, and it's on page 103, the Madre of Oats, of water, excuse me. And since we did see that, it says, let the mother of water soothe your soul, release anxiety by nourishing body and spirit. That's what you need to release, okay? And then open your heart and let your intuition flow, all right? But anyway, moving on to Madre of Earth, which is on page 104, the creosote bush, and it says, be a guardian of the wild places, build circles of women, share the medicine, which is what she's doing. It says, before collecting medicine, she makes an offering to the land. She raises a clay bowl full of creosote flowers to the sun and sings a song of gratitude. I'm telling you, that's giving back to the divine, like thanking the divine for the richness that they have provided in the earth to her, right? As a medicinal healer, as a mother, and whatever, however, whoever is using this for, you know what I mean? Just paying homage, like I said, paying respect. The Madre of Earth provides for herself and her community. Like the creosote bush, she creates many remedies. She honors the land as she gathers medicine. She is in good health and inspires others to the same with her grounded daily rituals. She knows creosote bush thrives in depleted soil where other plants cannot. She too is considered a survivor because of her ability to grow strong. As a true guardian of the place, she learns from creosote, the mother of all plants, how to enhance the lives of generations beyond her lifetime. She steadily supports her people as well as the animals and plants of the region. Embrace your quiet nature. It is the foundation of grace. Mm-hmm. I love that we're ending with this. Okay. If you're crafting with it, it says, empower future generations. Lead a medicine walk in your community. Protect wild spaces. Make an offering to the land in the form of a mandala. Share the medicine. Make creosote salve and give it away to everyone. All right, I sure will. I sure will. All right, y'all, moving on to the Moonology. I gotta wet my whistle. Keep getting choked up. I'm gonna have to find these and then I'll be back. Okay, I didn't want to get cut off because these be rather long sometimes because we just be going. So I don't be paying attention and I don't want it to cut us off. So you don't miss some vital information. So anyway, I'll just go in order that they came out. Beginning with Nothing Will Come of This Situation, Void of Course Moon, pages 102 and 103. In the form of astrology known as orrery, where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded, the void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter or this situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news, depending on what you are asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with both your behavior and beliefs. If you're tuning to the moon, you can say, I trust in my highest good. Additional meanings. The chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine and take time out, meditate, and contemplate. The teaching. The main definition of void of force moon is when the moon won't make a major connection with any of the planets until she enters the next sign. The best thing you can do when you get this card is to chant the Sanskrit words Om Namo Narayani. I don't even know. Om Namo Narayani, which means I surrender to the divine. A void of force moon is a time to just be. Okay? Moving to what do you need to release? Pages 100 and 101. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when the... That's my belly, y'all. So, no matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle, so what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. When you tune to the moon, it's safe to let go and move on. Additional meanings. Move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. Soon you will see what lies ahead. The teaching. At the time of the waning cycle, take a moment to look up in the skies every night. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves from full to new again. It's the time when things are falling away. It's certainly not the time to cling on to anyone or anything. Drawing this card suggests your situation is in its autumn and winter phase, so hunker down and start the regeneration process. Okay? Now, on to Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, pages 114 and 115. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even the past lives. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're going through, and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, and in parentheses they have you even, okay? Like I said, even going back into this 10 of air, it can be others, and it can just be you in that self-sabotaging thought, behavior, ideation, beliefs, stemming from family. Because I told you I'll get a strong family connection or something like that. And then, like I said, it just could be the teachings, the codependency is what I'm getting to, the manipulation, and sometimes, a lot of times when we hear manipulation, it's like, for me, I can only speak for myself, but I know I'm not alone in this thinking, is that you may feel like somebody's intentionally, basically the puppeteer pulling the strings, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times some people don't even realize what they do, and that's why Jesus had to say, Father God, please forgive them, for they know not what they do. Sometimes people do intentionally be doing the bullshit, they know exactly what they doing. But a lot of times people, they be so ingrained in them, and they really be sleepwalking. They're not aware, not awake, that's not conscious, right? And they just do it subconsciously because that's been ingrained in them for past life. You know what I mean? They don't even know the first step to really break the cycle or to even be aware. I don't know. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, it suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released. That there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. I'm telling you, that's no coincidence. That's what I was just speaking on, before we got interrupted. But But anyway, one thing is for sure. When you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. When you tune to the moon, it says, I release the past, okay? Additional meanings. A relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. I told y'all because I felt like, maybe it wasn't today, but I still feel like it's been the energy from yesterday, I think, or whenever that full energy came out in the Herbcrafer's tarot is like an energy of cycle, like it's been a cycle, and an ongoing cycle for some of you. And now you're finally, because of the three of air, not air, Lord, wow, that's what somebody may be dealing with a Libra, but it's definitely heartbreaking, like karmic energy. And that's powerful because Libra is all about the karma, balancing the scales of karmic energy, okay? And it's, like I said, it's the energy of karma. And karma doesn't have to be negative so much so, but it's whatever. But I do feel like this has been, for whoever I'm tapping into, this has been heartbreaking, heart-wrenching. And like I said, it's definitely something in someone you love. But, you got to let it go. You know what I mean? You got to let it go and let it grow. But anyways, the other thing I was trying to say was... I don't even know. You just lost that thought. Oh my. Anyway, one thing's for sure. When you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels safer. Now that one where he was anyway. The relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Yeah, I told y'all this past lives. That's exactly what I got from that. Okay. Anyway, your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. That's where that karmic, the devil energy came from, and that is no coincidence. They keep going back to that, right? Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And then the teaching. The south node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with. But, sorry, it just took me somewhere. That was personal though. Wait a minute. On the horoscope chart, it shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The South Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, quote, if you always do what you've always done, you always get what you've always got. All right. And then, finally, it happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Emotions are running high, honey, and we got 110 and 111. I love them ones, the newness. Thank you, because you got all these, the 1 to 10 of Aries are 1, and then the page numbers for this, all ones, honey. Mind you, combined with that 10 of Air 1, that's what 6, balance, stability, harmony, peace, love. All right, come through then with that energy. And that's double confirmation with the 15 and the devil is the 6. So that's definitely going to be balancing this energy, whatever this is for you. All right, freedom. It says, this card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or relationship, the answer is very. I told you. Finally, it had. They ain't bring that to me for nothing. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. I'm hearing Erykah Badu. Love of my life. Somebody, that's what you want. I don't know. Let's see. You can expect plenty of good things and positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. All right. When you're tuned to the moon, it says success is close. I just must trust. Okay. That's a lot. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, additional meanings. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess. Ask her for assistance. All right? The teaching. A supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the Earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as perigee, I guess. If it's a full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions, and if you draw the supermoon card, regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. Baby, trust and believe. I feel that. I have. Anyway, that's quite a bit, y'all. I'm gonna leave it there. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourself. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I thank you for doing so, and it's highly appreciated and truly helps. If you want to join me for another day, you can check the link in the description box below. I will see you there. If not, please take care, and I love you anyway. Until the next one, y'all, be easy. Please do not forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. All right?